Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Down to Earth Astronomy. Today I want to share with you a method for earning a lot of cash in Elite Dangerous very fast. The good thing about this method is you can do it in almost any ship. I know of people who are doing this in Sidewinders, Eagles, Cobras. I'm using my Imperial Courier because it's a small fast ship that I had available, so I didn't have to go out and buy a new one. All you need to do is to pretty much fit it up with, I would say, at least two dumbfire missile launchers, not the Seeking one, just the cheap one. And I think two works okay. You might be able to go with just one. I use two. But what you have to do is you need to come to this NAITIS system, N-A-I-T-I-S. And in here we're going to stack surface attack missions where we're going to attack skimmers, which are automated drones that spawn at some of these planet bases that you use, they're used to defend it. Not the dockable stations, but the mining outposts and stuff you can find. They are meant for mission targets. Now what you're going to do is you're going to look for these types of mission here. We're lucky there was one right off the bat. It's a good one actually. So you can see here it says corporate strike against the social copy knock free, and it's important that it says sentry skimmers. You can also open up the mission, and here at the top it has to say sentry skimmers. If it doesn't say sentry skimmers, don't take it. If it says what's the Goliath, it's also drones, but they're a bit more difficult to kill. So just go for these ones. So you can see in this case I need to kill 6 skimmers from the social copy knock free corporation, and I will get 1.4 million credits. That's very easy. So we're going to accept this mission. Now what you will see is you will see missions for different corporations, and what I suggest you do is when you start here, if you don't have a rep with any of the local corporations, I suggest you just take everything that you can get your hands on, and just to get your rep up as quickly as possible. But once you get up and your rep begins to increase, you can afford to be a bit more picky. So for instance, let's see down here, there are 2 as well. There's one here against the law party of Kopinok. Now, first of all, this is 4 skimmers and the pay is low, but because it's another corporation, that means I have to go to another surface port or another surface target. You can see this is the liner prospect, which is different from the one in this one. Now, the target destination, the system is important, but the target destination, the actual surface base, is not important, because as long as it's a skimmer for the right corporation, it doesn't matter which base you're killing them on. So some corporations will have more points or more of these surface bases in the same system, and you just choose whichever one you want. So as long as it says the social copy knock free, we're pretty much good. So we have two missions here. None of them are for the corporation that we're stacking at the moment. So let's keep looking. But it looks like that's that's the one we were just at. Yeah. But that was about it. So what we're going to do next is we're going to have a look at the time. So we started at, I think, 1930. We spent some time talking, so 1930, let's say 1934. That's probably a good time to work with. So what we're going to do is we're going to go board hopping. Some people don't like this tactic, but whether you like it or not, it is the most effective way to stack up missions. So we'll go into the menu, and I was on solo play, so we're gonna jump into to open play, and we're essentially just gonna open up the mission board again, and collect more missions. Again, looking for missions against the same corporation. I've noticed that I often only get, I think, 7 or 8 missions, and then even though I spend a large amount of time, the amount of new missions I will get slows down significantly. So see, there's one here, but it's for against the wrong duration, so nothing for us this time. And don't worry, not gonna go through the whole mission stacking session here. But again, I often find after I've collected around 8 missions, there's really no reason to keep searching and to keep board hopping, simply because that the frequency of you getting a new mission is so low that it's often time better spent. Just go out, complete those 8 missions, come back and get new missions. And I know you in the past you could stack up to 20 missions, but they nerfed it a little bit. What that hopefully means is that they will not nerf it any further, that they're happy where it is right now. But again, patch 2.2 is coming up. It's just launched into the beta test, and if they're fixing any of this, I don't know. But for the moment, this is a very effective way to make money. But that's enough talking about board hopping for now. You failed to connect. Yeah, you're gonna get that a lot. Anyway, I'm just gonna stack up with some missions, and you guys can join me as soon as I got my desired number of missions. Okay, so we just left the station. As you can see here. Yes, thank you. As you can see here, it's been around 15 minutes since we started. Unfortunately, I only managed to pick up 4 missions. As you can see here, if you look at the target, the outpost here on the 3rd line, it's on at least 3 different outposts. But it's all for the same corporation. So this will be a great example of what I talked about earlier, that it doesn't matter which surface outpost you go to. So as soon as you arrive in the system, come on, there we go, you will see small globes next to the ones. Philippa Gateway is high security. We don't want to go there because this ship is probably not going to be able to handle it. I like this one because it's not very well defended. You can take out all the security in one go from a distance before they will even begin shooting at you, so you don't really even need a shield. I just use it because, well, the local police tend to get a bit hostile towards you. As you can see, oh, actually that's wanted right now. But as you can see, I do have a little bit of a bounty, but it's okay. So we're just gonna fly out there, and you guys can join me when I'm about to make the final approach to our destination. Okay, so here we are. We just came out of hyperspace, and we're going to deploy our weapons. And we can see the base down here below us. First thing we're going to look for is, when we get a bit closer here, you can see all these small turrets scattered around the base. They're not going to be a huge problem. We're just going to fire some missiles. Boom, and you can see there goes all the missiles in just one go. So we're just going to slowly approach, and there you see all the skimmers. You shoot. Missed one. Okay. Oh shit. Oh. Wrong button. Sorry. I was meant to click reverse and not click boost. Anyway. That's why you fit a shield, I guess. Anyway. What I wanted to show you guys is, as you can see, 2 of the missions are already complete. Because that was 6 skimmers right there. That's why I like this outpost specifically, because it spawns 6 skimmers. I mean, the other outpost only spawns 3. Oh, and that one is done as well. No, it's not. It's just updated. So you can see we killed. This is the one, say, target settlement, Philippa Gateway. We're not at Philippa Gateway, but we still got 6 out of the 8 that we need. And the last one, we should have gotten 6 out of the 12 we need. So what we're gonna do now to get the last skimmers, just get some distance to the ground. 2 kilometers is pretty good. And we're gonna, just like when we was board hopping missions, we're just gonna session jump again. So I was in open, so I'm going to a private session here. And that will reset the whole thing. The skimmers will respawn as soon as you enter the trespass zone. When you log in, if you're on the dark side of the planet, it will not have adjusted the color settings. There we go. We can see the station of the outpost down there. I highly suggest targeting it, as I do here, simply because it's easier to judge the distance when you have the actual distance shown on screen. So once again, first set of missiles, take out the turrets, slowly approaching until we see the skimmers deploy, and then we shoot. Boom, there they go. Put this in reverse and not boost this time. Did I miss one? No, I think I got all of them. Yeah. So that's it. That's all of them. It's just about to boost into the ground again. Anyway, so as soon as you got all the missions complete, where's that? There it is. We're gonna retarget Nazis, and here's the important part: why you don't want to go to more than one settlement, because it takes a long time to get away from a planet when you're down here. But if you want to go to one planet, as soon as you're done, you can go straight into hyperspace and jump to the system. You don't have to go into super cruise, escape the gravity well of the planet, go to the next planet, approach that. It takes a long time. You spend a lot of time traveling. And what you really want to do is you just want to spend your time either getting missions or killing skimmers. You don't want to spend time traveling. So by only taking one station, you should be able to fairly quickly get out of the system again. Of course, you could be unlucky and the target system was below the horizon, but then you could just go into super cruise and then return or get some distance to the planet until the system is above the horizon of the planet. Okay, so we're gonna lock that. There we go. And we're just gonna fly back to the station, and you guys can join me once I'm at the station. So we're back. We're just docked at the station, and we're just gonna open up the mission board. While we do that, we have a look here. I am sitting at 179 million credits, and we can see, we cannot see the time. We could faintly see the time up there. There we go. It's 20:00, so we are just short of half an hour. So let's hand in the missions. Just very quickly here. There are only 4 of them, so this should be easy. There we go. And as you can see here, we are now sitting at 185.3. So that gives us 6.3 million credits in half an hour. That's not too bad. I think that's actually pretty good. And that of course means that if you do this, you should be able to do, I would say, round about 12 million credits an hour. You can get higher if you're lucky with your mission stacks. You get a lot of good missions, and especially when you begin to get your reputation up. And you get the better missions. Some of the missions I only got 600,000 for. One of them I got, like these ones, now this is for the wrong corporation of course, but 2.3 million. I had one that was over 3 million for 12 skimmers, and those are really the kind of missions that you want to go for. So if you can stack just 4 of those, that's easily 12 millions in half an hour. So get your reputation up, and you should be good. I hope you liked the video. Hope you find it informative. If you did, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think, and until next time, I'll see you in space.